Hello, welcome to another live. Today I have two fantastic guests, not all the way from Malta. We'll start with Kingsley. Kingsley, tell me about yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kingsley Anyao. I am a Nigerian, currently studying in Malta. Yeah, I'm
Yay,
doing my MA in marketing and brand management in Malta, GBS Malta to be precise.
yay. Right, please tell us, we'd like to give a shout out of the state that you're from, of Nigeria. Which state are you from in Nigeria? Let's give them a shout out.
Okay, I'm from Imo State in Nigeria.
Yay, Emo, go for it. Hashtag Emo. Yay. Guys, any of you from Emo, please say hello to Kingsley. He would love to hear from you. That'd be great. Right, we have Debashish, our another honorable guest.
Hello, hi everybody. My name is Debashish and I'm the Business Development Manager for the GEDU Group, and GBS Malta is a part of the GEDU Group. I'm honored to be here with Afsana today. Thank you for having me here.
Not a problem. We have lots of lovely students here. We have Joseph, all the way from Cameroon. Good evening. Welcome to the live. Any questions you have, my panelists are here, my esteemed panelists. Please ask your question. We have Mary from Nigeria. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Right. Hello.
Hi.
Right. We've got this emoji. AE. Timothy from AE. Where's that? Is that Emirates? UAE? Is that UAE? AE? Does anybody know? Nobody knows. Okay, not a problem. We have Samson. I know Samson. Hi. Hello. Welcome from Ghana. Thank you for coming. Right. Oh, Timothy says he's from Imo State as well.
Oh,
Kingsley.
okay.
There you go. Welcome. It's a small world, getting smaller.
You're welcome, bro.
Right. So, in the trailer, ladies and gentlemen, I said that there's a 70%, I'm not going to say refund, but apparently, even Kingsley knows this as well. Debashish, if you can please tell us, it sounds a bit crazy that you can actually get 70% of your fee back after graduation. How does that work, Debashish?
So it's very, very interesting, as you said. So the Maltese government actually wants to, definitely progress with the economy, and they want the international students to stay back in the country. And most of our international students anyway want to stay back in the country, right? So
Yeah.
they have come up with this scheme, which is called the Get Qualified scheme, right?
Right.
Through the scheme, once you have basically graduated from your school, you have a 9 months post-study work visa, PSW as we call it. Now,
Right.
once you get a sponsored job within that time frame of 9 months, and once you get that sponsored job, you'll obviously start paying taxes in Malta. Once you start paying taxes in Malta, the government at the end of the year is going to give all the taxes back to you in form of tax credits up to 70% of your tuition fee. So it's generally going to take you about 2 years of working to get that 70% tuition fee back, right? So this is a government scheme. It's not a refund. You're going to be paying the taxes. At the end of the year, you're going to get all the taxes back until they pay you the whole 70% of your tuition fee. So precisely, you're doing a master's for around 2,500 pounds, a bachelor's of 3 years for like 3,000, 4,000 pounds, which is, unheard of, you know?
Okay. Kingsley, was that one of the reasons why you applied, or did you know about this before you applied?
Of course, I knew about it, and
wow.
it was a major factor in deciding to study here. And I got across to some of my friends that were already in Malta at the time, and they confirmed that it happens. Actually, it's amazing thing. It's very amazing. 70% of your tuition paid, as long as you have a job and you're paying your taxes, you get it back. You just apply for it and you're able to get the payment back from the government.
Brilliant, brilliant. So you're fully aware. So hopefully we hope that you'll be financially well off after graduation, which is great. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So GBS Malta being one of the colleges which is recognized by the scheme, by the way.
Right. Okay. Because you're a recognized institution. Fantastic.
So our students can actually avail this scheme.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah.
Right. So what courses do you have at GBS Malta?
So we have 3 different courses running by Spa University UK. So you're studying in Malta but getting a UK degree, right? So we have a BA in honors in business and business management. We have a master's in business and management. We have a master's in marketing and brand management. So there are 2 masters, 1 bachelor's being run by Spa University UK in our campus. Apart from this, we are also offering an MBA course, which is by GBS Malta. The awarding institution is GBS Malta for this course.
Okay.
MBA has 5 different pathways. So, I mean, you can do marketing management, you can do management consulting, global investment banking, entrepreneurship. So, quite a lot of options there. And recently, we have just started a foundation year, right? So, if students want to do a foundation year, they're able to do it in 2 subjects, which is information technology and study skills, and business management and study skills. So, we are offering foundation, bachelor's, master's, MBA, pretty much everything apart from a PhD right now.
Fantastic, brilliant. So Kingsley, if you don't mind, would you kindly just expand on what you're studying and when you started the course?
Yes, I started in October, and I'm studying a master's in marketing and brand management.
Brilliant. So for those of you interested, could you tell when did you start the course? When did you enroll?
I started last year, October last year. And I got in here in November. The class actually started in October, but I got in November. But the school helped me. My visa arrived late. I think I started the whole process late, so I had a delay. But the school was very supportive to help me when I got in to meet up and then catch up. Right now, I've caught up with everything that I missed in the 1 month.
Brilliant. Well done. Credit to you.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. That's good. Right. I think we've got a question for both of you guys. We've got Faiz Raza from YouTube. I have level 5 diploma in business management. Faiz, if you could tell us which country you're from, that'd be really good. Debashish, could you answer that?
Yeah. So, I mean, basically, I think the student has an HND and wants to do a top-up year, basically of bachelor's to complete the bachelor's. I believe that is not possible, Faiz, because we offer full courses only. We don't offer top-up courses. But within the GEDU brand, I mean, apart from GBS Malta, we have a lot of colleges which come under the GEDU brand. We have a college called MLA in the UK, which is a distance learning program. We can definitely take this offline, but I'm sure we'll be able to help you. Afsana will be able to help you with that.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much. Right, Faiz is from Nepal, so he can apply to UK.
So it's a distance learning program only. You can apply from anywhere.
Right, right, brilliant. Okay, right. If Wisdom here, hello Wisdom, I know you. Right, so brilliant. So I just wanted to ask, could you tell us what modules you're studying, Kingsley? What are the modules like? What have you done so far?
Well, very practical, and I mean, apart from just getting the theoretical knowledge, the models try to prepare you for the practical, the real thing in the world of business. Okay, so the assessments are organized in such a way if you do an assessment, it can form part of your portfolio. So you're dealing with real life situations, real life business situations. You are tackling real business challenges as your assessments. And when you do them well, you can easily just convert them to a template that you can use for your portfolio, depending on what your ambitions are.
Right. Good.
Yes.
That's
so,
is applicable to the industry.
Yes, very applicable to the industry. And the lecturers are actually industry leaders. I know that one of our lecturers is a risk assessment manager in one of the biggest banks in Europe. And all of them are all industry leaders. So you get to do the practicals while you are taking the theoretical aspects of your learning.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. You are listening direct from Malta. We have Kingsley, who is in Malta right now, a real life student. He started last year, and he's actually studying a master's right now. We have Wisdom from Lagos. Welcome. I believe Lagos. Kingsley, please confirm. Lagos is the city that never sleeps. Is that correct? Right? I need to know.
Lagos is the city that never sleeps. Yes, I lived in Lagos for, I think, 9 years. I actually came here from Lagos anyway.
Okay. Is there a legitimate reason why it never sleeps? Is it because business is running? Is it to do with business, or is it just
everything runs? Everything runs. Business runs, life runs, everything runs. In fact, Lagos is always alive.
Okay. We need to go. Debashish,
We need to definitely visit there.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. We're going to the
Yes,
next.
you have to. You have to visit
Brilliant,
them.
brilliant. Thank you. Welcome, Hussein. Thank you for coming. It's really great to see you. Right. So the next question, my friends, is you'll be asking the question, what is the admissions process like? So in within a few seconds, Debashish, if you don't mind.
So it depends whether you're applying directly to the university or you're coming through an educational partner such as Afsana. So I generally deal with the indirect team, which is through our educational partners. So once you submit the application on our CRM system, which is Zoho, right, you get a conditional offer letter. And once you submit all of the documents that is required, you get an unconditional offer letter from our side, probably after an interview, right? Now, you accept the offer, pay the tuition fee, but that's not it. I mean, most of the students think that, okay, I've paid the tuition fee, everything is done from my side. That's half of the job done. I mean, as Kingsley knows, the visa process is a tad bit lengthy in Malta, right? So we help with the visa. We actually do the visa for the students. We book the appointment. Only educational institutes can do that. So from the day you apply till the day you arrive in Malta, and furthermore, we are there helping with the admission process completely.
Right. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
I
yes, Kingsley,
have
please
to
tell me
also
about your
add.
experience.
Yeah, one of the major factors that helped me during my admission process was the fact that GBS has a team that will assist you with everything. From the moment I made my application online, someone came on me and followed me through the whole process.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was
so
going to
it's
say
pretty simple. The fact, yes, someone came in, an advisor will get in touch with you and make the whole process simple,
okay.
easy as it is. Yes.
Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a big shout out to GBS Malta, because the reason being, even though I'm the agent, I'm a direct partner for GBS Malta, but Debashish, as you can see, he is my account manager, so I will always be in contact with him. But with regards to the visa process, that will be actually dealt virtually with GBS Malta. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Debashish. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right. Our visa team takes over as soon as all the formalities are done and the visa process starts. So we have a visa team, and they take over. They start directly contacting the student because it's much easier that way and much proficient that way.
Okay, brilliant. Well, we have one of my sub-agents as CINCE. I need to mention him, otherwise he'll kill me later on. So hello, Ifyani. Thank you for coming. Right, we have another agent, ladies and gentlemen. If any of you could answer this.
Yep.
I think that's a
Debashish. So I would definitely like to take this offline, and if you could just message me, I'll put my email ID down, and whichever student you want to help with, we'll definitely provide that. Not a problem at all.
That's fine. So basically, that is Study in Malta Edu Consult. If you could DM me, and I'll share with you Debashish's email address, and he will deal with the matter as quickly as he can for you, specialist. Not a problem. Okay. Right. We have Fires who said, please suggest any colleges that offer top up in Malta. So GBS Malta, do they offer top ups?
No, we don't.
We don't. Okay, that's fine. Right.
Only
Another
full
question.
process.
No problem. What about Moses? He's saying, can I have a sample for the SOP? I just wanted to say, guys, I think 350 words is the max, right, Debashish?
350 words, that's right. So Moses, we can't, give you a sample of an SOP, but I can tell you what is required in an SOP. So first of all, the SOP should be really personalized. Main thing should be written by the student. It's the only way the student can actually communicate with the admission team directly. The only way the admission team can know anything about you, right? So tell us about your goals, tell us about your aspirations, tell us what you want to do in life, tell us what you have done, and how will GBS Malta actually help you with achieving your goals and aspirations, which course you want to do. Just tell us something about yourself. That is exactly what an SOP is, to be honest. But yeah, obviously, it's if you start writing, you can write really long, but you have to limit it within 350 words. So that's how an SOP's format is. I hope that helps.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much. Right, Kingsley, can I ask you about your SOP? Do you remember that process?
Yeah, I think it was easy to write it because I was already in the process. I had so many options. I was applying to so many different universities and different countries at the time. So I had it ready even before it was requested. So, so it's pretty much give put in writing what you want, what you want to achieve during your studies, and just be very direct with it, and it won't be an issue at all.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much. You can see Kingsley wrote it himself, and it's pretty limited because only 350 words. It's not a lot of words, my friends. It's not even 2 pages. And what I'd like to say, as a direct partner for GBS Malta, if you just DM me direct, what we can do is once I give you a guideline of what you need for each paragraph, you write it up, give your first feedback, and I'm more than first draft, and I'm more than happy to give you the feedback. SOP is a valuable piece of document for the admissions team, so we do need to spend a bit of time and investment of time on your SOP, but I'm more than happy to help you out. Brilliant. Okay, we have a question from Ebuka Pashtal. That's for Debashish.
I am not able to see that. Can a third class holder apply? What I'm going to do is, because we have a country-wise entry requirement for each country, it's different. I am just going to put it on this chat, so you'll be able to check for yourself. I think that's going to be much easier, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I am putting it. Yeah, if you could just share it with everybody, I'll just send it to you.
Okay, right. If you said NCE, if you could let us know, that'd be great. Right, so that's fine. Right, you put it in the chat. So that's in the private chat. You have to put in the comments. Can you write in the comments?
I'm not able to do that. It wants me to connect on YouTube.
I'll do that. Not a problem.
Please. Thank
right, so not a problem. So we've talked about the admissions, academic requirements. Right, we need to talk about scholarships because there's something crazy happening. Please elaborate.
Yeah. So for the MBA that we have actually started off with scholarships. So anybody joining us, in June intake and September intake, will be able to avail that 50% scholarship. Guys, it's an amazing opportunity. It's going to vanish very soon. After September intake, I don't think we're going to give a scholarship as big as a 50%, right? So 10,000 euros per year, 10,000 euros for 1 year becomes 5,000 euros, which is, very, very, very cheap for Malta.
My goodness, also, I think my brain is melting. I don't know about you, Kingsley. What's going on?
I missed out on that.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
It's actually just starting in 2024, and I think
that's right.
Yeah.
The new students should be able to take advantage of that. We missed out on it, but we still feel good about what we have.
Yes, no, definitely. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Please carry on with the good news, Debashish. You've got more good news. So you've got 50% off MBAs. Anything
50%
else?
I think that's it for Malta. For other brands, definitely. Within the GEDU, portfolio, we do have many scholarships going on. So we have a 50% scholarship in Spain, France, Germany, USA, in Dubai. So, but in Malta, for only one course, which is MBA, we are the awarding institution for it. So we are actually able to give such a big scholarship. And that's it for Malta, though.
So basically 50% for the MBA, not for the MAs or the bachelors.
That's right. 50% only for an MBA, exclusive only for September intake now, guys.
Right, that's it, guys.
This is the time to apply.
Come on, start DM me. So basically 5,000 euros. I'm not going to convert that to Naira for those who are in West Africa, but it is a good deal. Okay, 12 months course. We have 4 or 5 specializations for an MBA, including finance, banking. We've got project management and MBA. We've got another 3 more. I can't remember from the top of my head, but it's an MBA with the specializations. It is a good course, and we'll get there. Ifeanyi, don't do that. That's not nice. Right, okay. We have Adebisi talk about HND holders. I have asked you this before, Debashish. HND holders.
HND holders, unfortunately, we can't offer a top-up course. But as I said, you can do a top-up from one of our other brands from GEDU. And after doing that top-up, you can always join the masters in GBS Malta. So, we do have an option for you, but not exactly through Malta, but we'll get you there.
Okay. You know the HND, because it's higher than a WIAC or secondary school, can they get admission for bachelors? Because I get a lot of HND holders.
Yes.
Okay.
You can.
All right.
For bachelors, you generally at least need 1 year foundation, which HND holders obviously have, right?
2 years.
So, exactly. So you can definitely join a bachelor course. But my suggestion would be, if you're willing to go for a bachelor course, definitely, that's amazing, right? But my suggestion would be do a top up online and then directly join our master courses.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Right, we have another question. Keep bringing those questions. I'm loving that. I don't know about you guys. Right, it says here, we have Aduaye. do you have do one have to pay the 5,001 towards the apartment? So installment plans.
That's a very good question. So what has happened is, so for sub-Sahara region and our South Asian region, we are actually asking our students to pay the full free upfront now. When Kingsley was had joined, I think he would have paid probably 50% upfront. But now
Yes.
the new policy of GBS Malta does say that you have to pay the 100% tuition fee. Now that is only and only so that we make sure that the students actually get a successful visa. Because I mean, otherwise, what happens is that if you're paying 2,500 euros, the Maltese government might think that you're paying very, very less amount of money, which is a deterrent for them. So if you're giving a 50% scholarship, we do expect 100% tuition fee upfront.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to reiterate what Debashish said, we would like you to successfully get that Schengen visa. My friend here, Kingsley, he has got the Schengen visa successfully through GBS Malta. And for that, you will need to pay for the fee up front. Now, we are giving a 50% discount on the MBA. And so you need to pay all of it up front. And I believe, is it 3 weeks of accommodation, Debashish?
2 weeks of accommodation is compulsory, but I would ask you all to book as long as possible. Because it is always good to prove to the government that you're a serious student. You already have a contract in place. You already have everything in place. So it's much better to book an accommodation for as long as possible, even up to a year. We do provide accommodation, and we do have accommodation packages also if you'd like for a whole year.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, I'm going to keep answering the questions. Timothy and Bernice, I'm going to keep answering questions in the background. I need to move on to the next question. Could you tell me about living costs in Malta? How is it for you, Kingsley? Accommodation and settling in. How was it for you?
Yes. First of all, the school made the accommodation process easy because they got me an accommodation before I got here. So when I came in after 1 month, I decided to move to another place. Cost of living in Malta is actually good compared to other European states. Okay, European countries. It's actually very good. On the average, if you budget anything between 300 to 400, 500 euros for your accommodation, you'll be fine.
Right. Not bad. Right. Debashish, what about you? What kind of support does GBS Malta give for students to settle in? Because it's a new country for them.
Correct, of course. So I think Kingsley will be a better person to, definitely answer this. But before you even start, not just for settling in, but for your visa also, we do have a mock interview for students. So we make sure that we prepare the student properly for their visa, as we are handling the visas completely. Apart from that, we do suggest them to book our own accommodation because it is very close by first, and second, all the support is given to the students through our own accommodation. So, and obviously the staff is very, very helpful. I've had the chance of visiting GBS Malta myself. I am stationed in the UK, but I was lucky enough to go there, and it's very beautiful, and the staff is super friendly. And I think for settling in question, I'd leave it to Kingsley.
And it's actually very easy to settle in because right from the time you get here, the school helps you. You already have your accommodation booked. So you just go to the place and you'll see other students. As soon as you get your admission and you arrive, you'll be put in a group with other students. So it's very easy to get information. Just know how to use your Google Map. To go for groceries and other things. Finding your way to school shouldn't be a difficult thing. You can always use the bus. Here in Malta, transportation is free.
It's free. Yeah, I heard that. It's free. That's so cool. That's such a saving.
But I have to also add that when you come in, you have to apply to get a bus card. I think with €2 or less, 2 point something euros, you get a bus card and it's free from there.
Right.
So you can move from any location to anywhere you want to go within Malta. It's free of charge.
Okay, right, brilliant. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not saying it. Kingsley's saying it direct from Malta, okay? It doesn't look like he's in Malta, but he is. Kingsley, tell me. Just tell them.
Yes, I am here.
Malta, guys. Right. We're going to. There's a big white elephant in the room. I don't say we should say white. There is a big elephant in the room, so I'm going to ask you to answer this. Okay. Big breath. Okay, Debashish, please answer the question.
So I really don't think that dependents can join our students in Malta. So that is a big no. Although I mean they can obviously visit them on a tourist visa. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Kingsley. I mean if you have
Kingsley,
if
do
you
you
have
have
no
any?
friends.
Yeah. Do you have students there with their dependents? Have you seen any?
None. But I have some that have had their dependents visit.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's
so
it.
it is a possibility to get a tourist visa for them while you're here.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Brilliant. Thank you so much. I'm going to remove that. Right. Part-time work, my friends. How many hours are we allowed to work term time and vacation time?
20 hours work is allowed, and I mean Malta has the lowest unemployment level in the whole of European Union. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, it'll be
Okay.
good. Can you
Kingsley?
comment on that, Kingsley?
Yeah, Kingsley,
Yeah,
can you back?
you're right. You're right. You just have to package yourself well, like I'll always say. Okay.
Okay.
Um, you have to be intentional about the kind of job you want to get. If you want to limit yourself, then the way you package yourself will limit you. But if you want a very good job, it's easy to get it. All you need to do is put yourself together, produce the right CV that is in accord, standard CV. You can use Europass. Go to Europass website, get accustomed to the way the CVs are prepared there. Do yours in line with that, and you'll get a job.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much. There you go. I'm not saying it. We have someone who's actually there. Right. The big question, huge question. I'm actually getting 8 sub-agents and agents are actually asking me about this particular question. I really need you guys. I need to spend a bit of time on this. How can we get it successfully? That is the main golden question.
Yeah. So I think first thing which I would like to answer is stop submitting these applications last minute. So what happens is that I mean our visa team is also working, and but all the students, I mean generally send all the documents last minute. So I would urge the students to start working on their visa applications as hard as they work on the university applications. I mean university applications amazing, everything is perfect, but when it comes to visa, the things go a little slowly. So there are some prerequisites that you need in order to get to Malta. So one is that you need insurance covering up to 30,000 euros, which we offer as an institution also, which goes for around 520 euros. An application fee is there, which is for 160 euros. Apart from that, students also need to book accommodation for 2 weeks, which again, we offer. So everything is offered by us. That's not a problem. And flight tickets need to be booked. The flight tickets, so there's a bit of specific things that you need to do. Like for flight tickets, you need to make sure that Malta is the first point in the European Union that you visit to. Like suppose a student is coming from India, right? Now the student can't go to Italy and then go to Malta. If you show this in a flight, but many countries don't have direct flights to Malta, right? So what you do is you fly to that country which has a direct flight to Malta, and make sure that that country is not in the European Union. So like suppose let's take Dubai, or let's take Turkey, right? So from whichever country you are, fly to these places, and from there you go to Malta directly. You have to make sure that the first point in the European Union has to be Malta. So that is one prerequisite definitely, which I feel that applications get rejected upon, and most important thing, your bank balance. I mean, your bank statements, 3 to 6 months bank statements have to be shown. The amount which has to be held in the bank account is not that much. It's around 8,000 euros, 615 euros into 12. But we advise the student to have just a little bit extra, so around 8,000 euros in your bank account. If you put all of this, in one go, just one day before the application, I mean, obviously that is something that the visa authorities are going to flag, right? So what the Maltese government wants to see is a healthy account, which has been there since a while, to see the flow of income, so that anything suspicious that they can flag out, they flag out. So a healthy account, all the visa checklists that we give you, please complete that on at good time, and I'm pretty sure that you will get a Schengen visa then.
Right. Kingsley, if you could kindly share, I know every case is very, very unique. Is there anything you could say about your application?
Yes, I think the basic thing, start on time. That's the first thing I'll say. You need to try and give it minimum three months so that your visa will arrive
Process
on
time.
time.
Yeah, the process time.
Minimum. If you can do 4 months, that's the best. Okay, because you're not the only one applying. There are lots of people applying, and so they're busy handling a lot of these correspondence. So yours might just be delayed. And then pay attention to your bank account. I will always say, yes, 8,000 is fine, but if you have more, it's better you show as much as possible. They want to see that you can be able to take care of yourself while you're here. Even if you don't work, you should be able to take care of yourself. I would say if you compare it to other European countries, I think Malta visa is pretty easy to get if you get the right documents in place.
Okay,
Correct.
that's sound advice.
I'm happy to share the checklist with Afsana, and Afsana, you can forward it to your
Brilliant. That would be
audience.
very
Yeah?
good. That would be very
Because then they can prepare in advance, and that is going to make that is the only thing which is going to make their Schengen visa successful. You know.
Okay. Is there a Maltese embassy, Kingsley, in Nigeria?
Presently, none. There's no Maltese embassy in Nigeria.
So
When I did mine, even though I heard that the process has changed, when I did mine, we used the premium method.
yeah.
We just submitted everything online and packaged our. Okay, they got across to us and requested our passports, and we sent it.
It's
So,
through VFS basically. So
yes.
we
Okay, right
we
now
book
it's
the,
VFS.
I get
yes,
it.
now it's VFS. Yes, so we
Okay, now
book the
it's-
appointment for the student at the VFS center, and only academic institutions can do that, right? So we book it for them. Students take all the documents and go to the center with their passport, and that's it. An embassy is not required in this process because I mean there is no embassy, you know that.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you, guys. Right, we've got a question. We're getting a lot of immigration-related questions. So we've got one from Joseph. Can you use his uncle's bank statement?
So it is always preferred, I mean, to use your direct families, like your first family kind of thing. Like so, your parents is possible. I would say uncle can become a deterrent in one's visa application.
Oh, okay. So is the answer yes or no?
I mean, there is no definite answer for this, Afsana, but
Okay.
my suggestion would be to maybe use your
Parents.
parents as a sponsor. Yeah, that's definitely going to give you a better success rate.
Okay, Joseph, we can only advise you because at the end of the day, we've come so far. We wouldn't like you to get a visa rejection because it will stay with you for life. So as Debashish said, we would recommend that you use your own bank account if you're the student or your parents. That would be the best thing. Brilliant. Okay, right. We're getting a lot of questions with regards to third class. Could you just quickly remind everybody, Debashish, do you actually allow third class graduates for Malta?
I don't think so. Two is required. But as I said, if you could just share the link with them for I think all of the questions are going to get solved there because I mean, we have actually made a good effort, and in our website we have linked down, I mean, country by country entry criteria. So you just need to check which country you're from, check the entry criteria, and that's it. You'll get to know.
Okay. Is there any study gap restrictions? Because in the UK we do for some universities. Is there any limit in for Malta?
There is no study gap thing, but all you need to do is if you have a study gap more than 2 years, you need to fill up another form. It's called APIL form. It's mostly for postgraduates experience of learning. So in that form, they tell us that what have you been doing while you haven't been studying, and
Right.
the CV that you give us has to be very detailed. It has to show exactly like from this date to this date I was working in this company. And sometimes we also ask for letters from the employer just to make sure. So study gap is not a problem, but you need to let us know what you have been doing while you haven't been studying.
Okay, that's fine. So you just justify the gap, what you've been doing with your life.
Just justify
Brilliant.
it, that's all.
Right. I don't know about you guys, but today, ladies and gentlemen, you really have not let me down. I'm so proud of you guys. All the students in the audience, you have made me proud in front of my guests. You haven't let me down. Debashish and Kingsley, don't you think we've had a very active audience? They've been
Definitely. I mean, questions after questions. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Amazing, yes.
Amazing. Right, Kingsley, any words of pearls of wisdom, any words of wisdom you'd like to share with the audience, if you can? That'll be great.
Just prepare yourself. Know that you are, if you're up for it, then prepare yourself for it. Go all in, do what it takes. The good thing about it is that you have advisors that will lead you through the whole process. Okay. At the point of admission, you have someone that is speaking with you, leading you through it. At the point of visa processing, you have someone close to you that you can always reach.
That's for
So
sure.
it's good to get as much information as you can, then do according to your advisors are advising you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Pearls of wisdom from Kingsley himself, direct from Malta, who's studying a master's since October. If you would like to know more about Kingsley, he is one of the speakers, and if you're on LinkedIn, you actually know where he's from. You can connect if you wish, because he's accepted the invitation of being a speaker. But Debashish, if you could kindly give any parting words from GBS Malta.
So I think, guys, today has been a lot of about immigration, about the academic requirements. Definitely, this is important. But I mean, I would just like to tell you about Malta. I mean, it's a very beautiful place, right? It is actually a lot of fun over there. I mean, I am from UK. When I went to Malta, I mean, everybody was in shorts. There was amazing weather over there, you know. So
Don't make me jealous. Not about the shorts.
honestly,
Not about the shorts.
honestly, amazing weather. People enjoying. Everybody's happy. So I think it's definitely a good opportunity. And especially with the scholarships that we're offering, especially with all the services that we're giving, I think it's going to be a great fit for all of you. Yeah, reach out to Afsana, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to help you out get forward. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And please visit the website. Everything is very detailed on the GBS website. You'll find everything there. All of your questions will be answered there itself.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We have gone past our time. It is 37 minutes. I don't know what's the saying that when you have fun, time flies when you're having fun. So I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Kingsley, thank you for being here. Debashish, it's 1:00 in the UK, so you need to sign out. So thank you guys, both of you, for coming.
Thank you for having us.
I'm going to stay on to answer everybody's questions, but thank you. And I hope to hear from you guys very, very soon.
Thank you so much.
All right, then.
Bye.
Thank you, Kingsley.
Right. So basically, there he goes. Right. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm going to start answering all the questions. So let's go through them very quickly. Some of you are here. I'm so proud of you guys. You did really well. You've asked lots of lovely questions. So let me just go through them very quickly with you. Joseph, I've already answered that one. Loans, we've talked about loans. Francis, you said, please, what is the tuition fee for masters and living cost? Okay, the living cost, actually, Debashish didn't actually mention that. So the master's fee, if it's for the MA, it's 5,500. If it's for the MBA, it's 5,000 euros, not US dollars, not UK. If that's something for you, let me know. DM me. I'm here to help you. I'm the direct partner. Let me help you. Okay. Living cost is 8,000 euros. You need to put that in the bank for 3 months minimum. We've talked about bank accounts, so I hope that helps. We've talked about the uncle. Mr. King, can I get your email? Timothy, what you need to go to LinkedIn. You can connect with them on LinkedIn, and then you can find out from there. I've talked about Joseph. Please, can King help me on Masters of Science? Adebola. Right. MSc, you just need to link with him on LinkedIn, connect with him, and that's fee. Right, Dixon, you said is there admission fee? I'm very happy to say that there isn't any. Okay. In Nigerian, I think Igbo, you say Lara. There's no admission fee. It's free. My consultation fee is free at the moment for a couple of weeks because I'm just wavering it at the time, at this moment. So if you'd like to DM me straight away and actually start the process, I am actually waiving the consultation fee and there is no admission fee. We'll talk about this more in depth, so not a problem. Adibola, you're on the same wavelength. You're asking the same question. Right, Joseph said, sorry, madam, as for us Cameroonian, we don't have VSF for Malta here. Is it possible to? Yes, you can. You can use premium service. Michael said, procedures of having my dependents come over to stay with me after studies. That's going to be an immigration question. This is going to be beyond my knowledge base. So unfortunately, I can't help you with that. You need to consult with the immigration solicitor. Michael, in order to answer that question. Ifyani, is there a center of VSF in Nigeria? I believe Debashish and Kingsley, they answered that question. So just go back in the video, then you'll find out about that. Website, I'll share that with you, not a problem. Olayenka, I'm a GBS student. After visa payment, there is a VFS submission center in Lagos, 250,000 Naira. Please look into it. Thanks. Okay. Thank you, Olayenka. You're the best. Right. It says here, please can I get King's links? Okay. Go to my LinkedIn page. I'll tell you what it is. It's just Afsana Ahmed. That's my full name. If you go there if you go to the event, then what you'll actually, I'll share the event link with you. Then you can contact him direct. Just ask for a connection, and then he'll be able to help you. Right. Any more questions before I go? Any more questions? Oops. Oh, you've got one question. Moizuddin, I have a level 5 business management. Will my MBA finish in 6 months? MBA course is 12 months long. So after this, you've got to make sure that the course is not the same as the MBA. We've got 5 different specializations. Find out if you need to make it different. Otherwise, you can't get a Schengen visa. But get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to help you. Brilliant. Academic year. What do you mean by that? Do you need to tell me what you mean? Dixon, study in Malta, EduConsult. We've got someone in Malta. There you go. Will student pay for visas fee at VFS or the school fee? No, the school will not pay for it. You need to pay for it at the time of application. The school won't pay for it. You need to pay for it at the time. Right. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that was helpful. If you'd like me to help you out, as Kingsley said, the process tabs is actually 3 months, but he said give yourself 4 months. And you've got the proof of funds for 3 months before that. Right, Joseph is asking a question. Yes, madam, a question. Are we supposed to pay £6,000 or half it? Okay. If 6,000 euros is for bachelors, not for masters, for bachelors per year, you just pay 1 year's fee up front. You have to pay that in advance. Okay. So after you've received your offer letter, you pay for your fee up front, as in you have to pay for that in advance, and you pay for your accommodation in advance. 3 weeks, I would advise you 3 weeks, and I'll share the cost with you. Just DM me in advance. So just those two. So in your proof of funds, you only just show your living cost, which is 8,000 euros. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. Not a problem. Right. Dixon said for MBA, the fee is now 5,000 euros. It's a 12-month course. You need a 2-2 bachelor's degree to get admission. And that's it. So you pay £5,000 and then you pay 3 weeks accommodation in advance, and then you get your visa letter. Okay. Timothy is in UAE. Okay. What is the process for MBA? Just DM me. I'm happy to explain this process with you. We could take it from there. We have Elahor text Teresa. I want to apply for master in Malta and work also. Can it be possible? Yes. Teresa, where have you been? You just joined us a bit late. What you need to do is DM me first of all, and number 2, work is possible. The unemployment rate in Malta is low, low. That means jobs is available. Go back to the video to find out how Kingsley got work. It is available. Just make sure you show your credentials on your CV nicely. With regards to masters, you just need a 2-2. Okay, you don't need IELTS. If you've got YX C6 above in English language, you're good to go. IELTS is waived. Right, I hope that's helpful. Right, I'm going to go get offline right now, answer any more questions that you might have. I hope that was helpful. DM me. You need to DM me because I'm their direct partner. So I'm more than happy to represent you and be your agent to help the process and to do the legwork for you. Until next time, my friends, take care. And thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.